Hey everybody, it's PartyElite. Welcome back for Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader Let's Play, where we've stumbled across some heretical happenings on Footfall. Folks, these zinc cultists have managed to summon a pink horror, and we're currently dealing with that alongside the cultists themselves and their leader, as well as some cultist sorcerers. I am a little concerned because of a few different things. For one, sorcery is a scary matter in the 40k universe, and these guys are Tzeentchian, and they have sorcerer literally attached to some of their names, so I expect some freaky things to be going down. Beyond that as well, you can see some rather large HP pools across the enemy units, while we at the same time have, in some cases, less than 50% of our HP. Idira is pretty badly hurt because of failed trap dismantling last session. Abelard and Argenta are slightly damaged as well, so we're a little on the back foot, and that obviously concerns me. And separately as well, of course, again, need I reiterate, we have a pink horror on the battlefield. The strategy here is actually going to be to leave that pink horror till last. I will not be killing it first, and those of you that are familiar with Warhammer lore might understand exactly why I'm taking that approach, and those of you that are unfamiliar with Warhammer lore are about to find out, I suppose. But with that said, folks, Abelard is up first. The enemy is nicely clumped up in a few different locations, and the initiative order actually has the rogue trader going next, followed by this sorcerer and this cultist, then Cassia, followed by this leader over here, and then this cultist over here. Then it's Idira, Pascal, followed by the cultist up over here, and then this cultist up over here as well, nicely clumped up. Then it's Argenta, and then at the top of the round is the pink horror, and then we have this sorcerer and this sorcerer down here. So we get to move before quite a few of the enemy, and again, they're nicely clumped up, so we have to take advantage of that, which means, of course, Abelard is going to switch on over to his lovely Melta gun. We're going to try and take the full cover over here and pop that AoE Melta Scorching up in this general area. Let's try and maybe eliminate both of these guys in one hit. If we get Righteous Fury, it'll work out nicely for us. I don't think we can hit 4 people at the same time, unfortunately, but hey, I'll take what I can get. Let's go ahead and fire away at this Cultist Sorcerer. Hope for Righteous Fury to eliminate all 3 of these enemies to kick things off. Right, Abelard, let's go, buddy. Hoping for the best over here, come on. Not too bad. Okay, not amazing. Not too bad. Buddy back over here managed to survive with a fair bit of HP. They all managed to survive, but at least we caused a fair bit of damage to these two. This guy barely took any hurt, so I don't like that. However, with Abelard done, we're going to go ahead and activate Endure and end our turn there, flipping to, of course, the Rogue Trader next, who I think is going to creep on up to the half cover here to protect him from shots coming from this sorcerer, and to engage this sorcerer in melee, so that if they try to retreat or do anything funky, we should get an attack of opportunity that hurts them at least, if not eliminates them. Separately, on arrival over here, we're going to go ahead and use our Plasma Overcharge to eliminate who? These two or these two? Who else do we have over here? Who's going next? We have that sorcerer and that cultist. Okay. So that's an option. My thinking is that we're going to pop Bring It Down on Argenta, and have her pop some shots as well. But who goes? So it's these two, eh? Okay, here's what we're gonna try. We're going to try and use this Plasma Overcharge over here, I think, to eliminate both of these guys. And then Argenta will try and eliminate this cultist as well. Sure, let's do that. Pop the shot over here. Let's go for it. Come on, baby. Are you for real? This guy managed to dodge. And it had to be this guy too, eh? It couldn't be the other guy. It's the one that goes next. Fair enough. It is what it is. We could Bring It Down on Argenta as planned. Nobody else makes sense. Abelard isn't even in reach, and 1 AP isn't going to do anything for him, so... oh, it's not 1 AP. It's Leadership's Fellowship bonus divided by 2. So what do we actually have? Not that it's going to help. Oh, it's 2 AP, is it? Oh, what do you know? Okay, well... Fair enough. Argenta, Bring It Down. Abelard was out of reach anyway. Lesson learned, though. Let's go ahead and maybe Burst Fire up over here. Or we could, as some of you suggested in the comments, use Shot on the Run to get into a better position and then Burst Fire. Because if I Burst Fire in this general direction, as you can see, there's a 24% chance of us hitting the Rogue Trader, which I do not like. So why don't we go ahead and, yes, pop on the run, or Shot on the Run, I should say. Get into our half cover over here, I suppose, and then fire away in this general direction. to hopefully kill both this cultist and that cultist sorcerer as well, leaving this guy alive. What if I get further along? Does that give us a chance to hit? Nah. God damn it. That really didn't work out nicely, did it? All right, up to here instead then, and let's fire away like so. Let's go for it. Hope for the best. Come on, baby. Good stuff. Good stuff. This guy did manage to survive, but hey, at least we killed that guy, right? So that's worked out nicely enough. We can go ahead and actually use second wind now to get another action point, and this should allow us to get a fresh shot in. Yes, it will, with single shot. Who's up next? That cultist up over there. Let's go ahead and fire, I think, up there. 73% chance to hit. If we get Righteous Fury, we might actually eliminate him. What is this? Controlled Burst. If any shot of the attack hits an ally... No, that doesn't matter. What if I do a Controlled Burst up over here? That's not bad. 44% chance. Again, it might work out. It might work out. Versus the single shot. 73% chance. You know what? Let's go for the Controlled Burst. What does it do? Spends all movement points. That's fine. Spends the ability to use attack abilities on current turn. That's fine too. It's just a burst fire. So again, it's a chance that all those shots, all three of those shots land on the same target, and that's a risk I think I'm willing to take. Let's go ahead and target like this, because again, hurting the pink horror right now is not a priority. So fire away, and let's hope for the best over here. Come on, Argenta. Come on. One. Nice. Okay, you know what? You know what? That actually worked out very nicely, because that was the same amount of damage as a single shot would have done on this cultist, and we also managed to eliminate somebody else. So I'm going to go ahead and say that worked out nicely. Played the dice there, and they worked with us more or less. End our turn there. Rogue Trader, there's not much else you can do. We're going to get charged down by this cultist, I assume. He's a melee individual, so we should be fine. So we'll end our turn there and see what they get up to. Yeah, very predictable. Are we going to dodge this? No, we're going to take some damage, and the cover is going to get destroyed as well. I don't like that. Okay, fair enough. Cassia is up next, and with Cassia, what can we do? Idira could pop a shot, or Argenta could perhaps pop some shots. What are we looking at in terms of our character sheet here? Fellowship of 3. That means only one action point, so a single shot for Argenta is what would be made available if we get Bring It Down activated on Argenta. If Idira were to pop the shot instead, she should have a decent chance of hitting the cultist leader. And I'm also wondering about Lidless Stare over here. Do we risk hitting our Rogue Trader with 10 HP damage while also hitting quite a few of the enemy as well, right? And actually eliminating 2 of them and bringing 2 of them down to half health. Not a bad idea, I don't think. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna, I think, maybe move up to here, because that'll let Lidless Stare avoid the Rogue Trader, but that's gonna... Nah, that's not ideal. What if I come down to here? Lidless Stare from here? Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Let's do that. Yes, let's go for it.
Give me strength.
Good stuff. Beautiful stuff. So this guy's dead. That guy's dead. Damage, damage, damage. And we're a little bit too far away, I'm sure, from Argenta to pop... Bring It Down. So we could hit the Rogue Trader with that instead, and maybe get him to eliminate this sorcerer. Not exactly how I'd envision things, but you know what? That's fine. The cultist leader will unfortunately get a shot, but this works out okay. We've basically wiped them out already. I could go for the plasma single shot up over here, 21% chance to hit, or again, just a good clean strike on this cultist sorcerer. Let the leader make his move, and then Idira will like try and take him down or something. Sure, that sounds good to me. Swing away. Righteous Fury. Didn't even need it. Good stuff. Good stuff. End our turn there. Cassia, not much else you can do, unfortunately. I kind of regret not having Argenta pop a shot first, but it wouldn't have made that much of a difference. Let's end our turn, and let's see what the leader gets up to. He does have a plasma pistol, and he does nothing. Nothing? Or did you do something and we just couldn't see it? Or did he just delay his turn? Is the AI able to delay their turn, but players are not? Because I've seen this happen a couple of times now, and it does look like, no, the turn order is the same, because he's after Cassia. You know, I don't know. I'm not going to question it. Idira's up. We could go ahead with the precise shot on the cultist leader. Probably not a terrible idea. Pascal and Argenta are up. Pascal can go ahead and chase after this guy, maybe. And Argenta can try and finish the job up over here with the cultist leader afterwards. Sure. We also have, of course, the lightning arc, which for some reason we cannot use. Why can't we use it?
No can do.
Yeah, it literally says unavailable. strange. Okay, well, hey, look, we'll chase after the precise shot, I think. If I use this, 63% chance to hit. If I use this, that's melee only for some reason. If I do this, 63% chance. So let's stick with this single AP use. Fire away. Come on, baby.
Was that you?
Are you for real? Are you for real right now? I needed that hit. All right, we could go ahead and say study defenses, or we could go ahead and say, sorry, target the weakness. Why not? Might as well use up our AP, right? Idira's done. Now it's Pascal, who cannot get up to there, but we do have our plasma weapons, right? What if I creep up to here and use our overcharge to strike up here? Do a bit of damage to both of these guys. Instead, I could do the overcharge over here to finish this guy off. He does move sooner rather than later, but the pink horror is obviously, you know, in that same same boat, that same conversation. What if I creep up to, say, here, just to give support to the rogue trader when the pink horror or the cultist leader, you know, get involved if they decide to dive into melee or something. Let's fire away with the overcharge. That would kill him. What if we just do this? That might kill him, or he might survive. Really could go either way. Let's go with the overcharge. I think that just makes sense. A 34% chance to hit isn't lovely. 34% chance to hit. Range of 10. Why is he so safe? 57% chance to hit from up over here. What about from over here? It's just the cover that was protecting him from the other angle. All right, fine. Let's go ahead with the overcharge from up over here. 57% chance, I feel like, is a comfortable number. Let's go for it. Come on, Pascal. You got to work under pressure here. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, excellent. That's our turn here done. End it. And it is now Argenta. What to do with you, Argenta? What to do with you? Do we flip to our Holy Flamer and burn this unholy horror? If I creep up to here, can I use this on both of them? I cannot. I can. Barely does any damage to the pink horror. What about a regular shot? Barely does any damage to the pink horror. Not surprised, but I was just curious. Instead, if I stick with my bolter, oh, you know what? We've got military excellence available, so sure. Let's creep on up to here, and let's pop military excellence, and this should do the trick here. Good stuff. Pop a single shot on the leader. Come on. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, beautiful stuff. So we got Righteous Fury there, right? Threw him back. Did 20 damage. Bring that log back. So okay. We got Righteous Fury. We got 20 damage. Then he hit the box behind him, causing even more damage. He failed his agility check, and that knocked him down. So he's out. He's done. That's amazing. Did literally nothing. And now we still have a bunch of shots we can take at this pink horror. Doing very little damage with each hit, but hey, might as well, right? Go for it. 81% chance to hit. Righteous Fury is what we're going to need time and time again. Once more. Come on, baby. Good stuff, sort of. 2 damage is nothing. One more. Another 2 damage. We go for the burst fire now and hope for maximum output over here. 4 shots, I believe, right? With, no, 3 shots. It says ×4 up there, but I'll take it. Fire away. No friendly fire possible. Yeah, it was 4 shots, and one of them was Righteous Fury. So I'll take it. That pink horror is almost taken care of, but also in some ways it's not almost taken care of. We could do War Him here for more momentum. Do we need it? Is there urgent need for it? No, I don't think so. Alternatively, we use Dash to maybe just get out of this clump over here in case this thing, you know, fires shots at us instead. Let's go ahead and pull into what I hope is a safe distance and see what the pink horror gets up to. End our turn there and hand it off to the pink horror. Nothing. Are you bugging out? I think it's bugging out. That's quite a shame if that's the case, but let's get Abelard up over here to fire a shot and come close to finishing the task, right? Up we go. Come on. Righteous Fury, come on. Beautiful stuff. 18 damage, and there you have it. As expected, 2 blue horrors pop when a single pink horror gets destroyed. Now, here's the question. Do they go a step further? Because I believe blue horrors, this might be a fantasy-only thing, but I believe blue horrors also tend to pop into, I forget what color they are, but smaller horrors. But pink to blue I was expecting. And I'm glad to see this game actually models that, because I know some Warhammer games out there don't model it. But yes, we now have 2 blue horrors, and that's exactly why I was waiting on killing that pink horror, because I knew the enemy count would multiply, or at least increase. Let's go ahead and get Endure on Abelard. And, oh, actually, one of the blue horrors goes next. That's less than ideal. We could try and pull back with the help of Onslaught, but you know what? I'm going to hang in there. We popped Endure. We should be fine. In fact, you know what? Let's go ahead and taunt these blue horrors into attacking us. Come at me. Go ahead. Come at me. Well, one of them succeeded their will check. The other one failed. Let's see how this plays out. In comes this blue horror. 10 damage. That's not too bad. And now it's us, followed by the other blue horror. If I pop a plasma shot from here, not bad, very little chance of success. What if we move on up to here and tell Abelard to bring it down? Because I'd like to get another shot up over there, but I just don't know about angles. Oh, let's try it. What's the worst that could happen? Let's go for it. Abelard, my dearest Seneschal, get to work, buddy. Oh, it's 1... No, we got 2 AP. Do we not have enough ammo for the Melta Scorching? That's fine. Switch to our sword then, and swing away. Go ahead and activate Forceful Strike. That'll take 1 AP, and then our strike itself will take 1 AP, so that sounds good to me. Or I could charge. Charge should take me through. It'll cause Abelard some damage because of the attack of opportunity. Fine. Forceful Strike it is then. Now let's go ahead and swing away. 76% chance. Hopefully we'll knock him down. We'll see. Blue Horror, come on. Nice, that Righteous Fury, my goodness. So close to perfection. If we just killed him off, I'd be so much happier. But listen, I'll take it. 23 damage is not bad. Abelard's done. We're going to go ahead and finish him off. How? Do I want to cut him up or shoot him up? I guess we cut him up. Let's go ahead and... Unfortunately, Slash isn't going to do anything because that buddy's just a bit too far away, and we focus all of our attention on somebody who's not going until the top of the next round anyway. But hey, it's fine. These guys don't seem to do too much damage as we miss because he manages to dodge. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Let's go ahead and hang tight, I suppose. End our turn there. This blue horror is going to come through, take a swing at Abelard. Miss. Okay, good stuff. We managed to parry. I wish there was a parry animation. Hopefully one comes with the final build of the game, but for the time being, this is just fine. As we do what? Creep up to here, perhaps, and get Argenta to bring it down? Is it a better spot, I think? Sure, go for it. Argenta, get the job done. Single shot on this blue horror. 70% chance to hit. Sounds good to me. We only have the 1 AP, so we cannot do the shot on the run thing that we did last time. I could, however, use Second Wind to get a second shot in there, but for the time being, let's go with that single shot up on this blue horror to try and finish it off. Sure. Go for it. Oh, you for real right now. Second Wind. And this time it won't let me. So I guess on the go or shot on the run is what let me do it last time? I suppose? It's fine. I'm not too fussed about it. We've got this battle in the bag. We're okay. Lidless Stare is not a good idea. Let's go ahead and take a single shot. 68% chance to hit. Let's go for it. Come on. There we go. 12 damage. Completely unnecessary. Did we damage? Oh, the cultist back there as well? Or was it the box back there? We hit something else. Yeah, cultist leader. Over penetration through the blue horror. My goodness. Okay, end our turn here, I suppose. Yep. And up next is Idira, who can creep on up and fire a single shot at this blue horror. Precise shot is not going to do more at this range, so a regular single shot it is. 72% chance to hit. Come on, baby. God damn it. These misses, man, they're killing me. Pascal is up. He can get pretty far up, but not far enough for melee, though he can still shoot with the plasma pistol. Do a touch of damage. Is there anything else I would rather do? I guess I could use Machine Spirit Communication. That should help us decrease dodge chance of our targets while also reducing recoil. That's not the biggest difference maker, but does it do anything for Pascal himself? I don't think so, but it might help Argenta get some shots in. So Pascal, let's get you up to here, and let's go ahead and pop Machine Spirit Communication. Sure, let's do that. And hope Argenta gets the job done, as over here we're going to try and take a plasma single shot as well and hope for the best. Come on. Alright, not bad, not bad. I do want to check, does it tell us where our stats come from over here? Doesn't look like it. I just wanted to see if that actually ended up helping us as well. And it looked like it did, but I'm not 100% sure, as Argenta down over here is going to pop, I think, burst fire. Or we could do a single shot as well and not risk killing ourselves. Shot on the run to get us into a better position, perhaps. But come on, 78% chance to hit. We gotta get it from here, right? Come on. Come on. Come on, man. We actually missed the blue horror and hit the cultist leader. Dude's dead. He's already on the ground. Come on. All right, it's fine. It's fine. Abelard's up next. He's going to finish the job, right? Going with a strike. 83% chance to hit. Let's do it. And if he doesn't finish it, then the rogue trader will. End our turn there. And in we go with yet another strike to eliminate this blue horror. Down you go. Righteous Fury to end the fighting. Good stuff. What do we have here? What do we have here? Argenta rushes to the last living cultist and silently, furiously punches him in the face. Blaspheming heretic! Who are you praying to? I know those words. That call to a lord... Argenta doesn't get to finish. The cultist, having dropped to his knees, interrupts her with grating, rasping laughter. Of course you know them. I recognize you too, lackey to the corpse on the throne. Haven't you already experienced the power of the true God? Didn't you flee from us, shedding tears? Argenta recoils as if from a blow, but then steps forward, grabs the cultist by the scruff of his neck, and makes him look into her eyes, burning like embers. I am one of the Adepta Sororitas, and I have never, not once in my life, fled from heretics and betrayers of humankind. Can't you see he's trying to get under your skin? Idira mutters. I bet he wants a quick bullet to the head instead of a bonfire. Despite her tone, she's looking around anxiously and rubbing her temples. Smells of a dark future, like a noose around the neck. Argenta, wait. The heretic must be interrogated. And then we can end him, obviously. Information is power. What do you want to know, servants of the Corpse Emperor? The names of my brethren? How many of us there are? Where we are? I will tell you myself. We are myriad, and we are everywhere. Soon, very soon, you will hear our voices, and when you hear them at your back, so close you can feel our breath, then you will know the power of the true God. Just how many of you vermin are there? First Reichard Manoris, now here? Pascal pulls a number of instruments out of his robe. You would bet your life that the purpose of these items isn't to disassemble machines. He says casually, should you encounter difficulties during the information extraction process, I would recommend precise targeting of ganglia. My goodness. The cultist chuckles arrogantly, but pales and looks away from Pascal's calm gaze. How do you know Argenta? Have you seen her on footfall before? That's not really the questions. Neither of these are the questions I would necessarily ask, though then again, it occurs to me, I don't necessarily know who TZEENTCH is in character, right? I'm not supposed to know. Even to know these Chaos Gods' names is sometimes sin enough to require holy fire, let's call it. But no, I'm also curious. I've just bound Argenta to us, and now there seems to be more of a history than I'd previously anticipated. How do you know Argenta? Have you seen her on footfall before? Not on footfall. The cultist laughs hoarsely. In another place. She flew right in, like a bird into a snare. Argenta is staring at the cultist, her eyes wide, as if against her will. She whispers two words. Salus Prime. Argenta? What is he talking about? She snaps out of it, as if emerging from a reverie. A planet, a place, it doesn't matter. I know these heretics. I fought them and was gravely wounded, but I swear, I never turned from them and ran. She turns to the cultist, her gaze filled with cold fury. If you truly have seen me on Salus Prime, someone among you must know a way to get there. Do you have your own ship? A navigator? Answer me! Ships and maps, roads and doors, we have them all, but our paths are not for you. The true God spins his web, and you are but a fly caught in it. But where is the spider? The cultist's eyes fill with madness. I need something more coherent. Rogue Trader. We won't get anything from this madman. As for my part in the story, I will tell it. But not here, not in his presence. Very well. Who or what is this true god you keep mentioning? You will know in time. The cultist gives you a wicked smile painted with the fresh blood on his lips. End him, Argenta. You can kill me, servants of the Corpse Emperor, but you can't stop the victory of the true god. The edge of daybreak is nigh, and the hour of his triumph approaches. Silence hangs for a minute. Then Argenta turns to you and shrugs nonchalantly. That's it. We fulfilled Reverend Hieronymus's request, which means I am now free. I can continue my travels with you, Rogue Trader. Before we leave this den, let us round up what remains of the blasphemers. I would like to cleanse this place with purifying flame, but perhaps we can find clues that might tell us where these heretics came from, or if they have more associates. Argenta lowers her head warily. We need to talk, but it can wait. Let's meet on the ship when it's time to depart Footfall. Damn it. I was really hoping to get more answers now rather than later, but hey, that was, pretty good. Everyone's topped up their HP, which is great, and actually kind of an interesting way to do HP, where, you can, if you take damage outside of battle, you're able to recover it without using medikits or anything by engaging in battle and coming out on top if you're willing to take that risk. Kind of an interesting approach, but let's go ahead and approach some of these bodies and see what they're actually carrying as far as loot is concerned. We got plenty of swords. I'm sure most of these are not going to be that useful. Some of you did point out in the comments, though, that even though the icons might seem familiar, a lot of these items will actually be different despite using the same icon, and that, of course, makes sense. It's an alpha. I'm sure a lot of these are work in progress, so it's probably a good idea to, yes, check these guys. You know what I really don't like, though? And this is genuine criticism and feedback that I intend to give to the devs, because maybe it's just me, but feel free to corroborate if you feel this way as well. The whole game is so damn dark. It's very dark, and I like that. It's good. It fits the vibe of 40K. But the moment you hover over one of these, bam, you're hit with like this bright flash, taking over the entire screen. Blinding. They could darken this a bit. Make it more like that, kind of brownish, coffee-stained paper color that people often use. Like, I don't know if you've ever been handed an old document around the table when playing a tabletop RPG, you'll know what I'm talking about. But this could use some darkening, because every time I look at the stat comparison, I feel my my retina just burning. Anyway, that aside, and the headache induction aside, I do think that's a worthwhile change to make. Minor, not a big adjustment to mechanics or anything, but look, UI, UX, graphic design matters. It's all part of the experience after all. Lots of Enforcer Carapace, which I don't think we need. We have our armors sorted, but this is curious. Heavy Leather's armor. Oh, no armor deflection, a little bit more absorption. There's a dodge penalty, and better absorption against energy damage. Interesting. I don't think I care for those. There's this plasma pistol as well. I'll pick up the plasma pistol. Everything else can go into our cargo. Fair enough. What else do we have? No other bodies to be investigated. Yeah, seems not. Fair enough. Further down, anything over here? Nope. Still more exploration to do, I'm sure. There's some goods available up over here, it seems. Take a look at these. Ooh. Sure, let's tech use it. Come on, Pascal, come on. Good stuff. Unlocked. We've got a pack of reagents over here. This set of chemical reagents increases damage of all burning, poison, or bleeding effects applied by the wearer by +2. Gotcha. Cool. Okay. Pack of reagents should be in, I guess, Argenta's hands, because she's got the flamer. And we have a Melta charge here as well. Explosive device suitable for eliminating flimsy obstacles and bigger obstacles. You can use Melta charges against, like, tanks and stuff. These can go into our cargo instead. Alright, cool. Some new styles and types of equipment found as well. And seems to be nothing over here. Is that really it? Surely there's more to explore. That might be it. That was a fun fight, though. That was it's nice to actually see two things. First of all, nice to see chaos in-game already. Again, this is an alpha, which is already seeming fuller than I'd expected. But separately from that as well, it's very nice. It's especially nice, I would say, to see not Nurgle. Now look, I don't have anything against Nurgle. In fact, I quite like Nurgle as one of the Chaos Gods. He's quite interesting, he's fun. I like the kind of positive vibes he has amongst his cultists and all that stuff. But he's everywhere. Every video game, he's everywhere. It's always Nurgle. And I guess it's because it's easy to depict Nurgle as a demon, as evil. But I'm so tired of seeing Nurgle over and over. Like, Nurgle is the Chaos God equivalent of Ultramarines, in my eyes at least. So it's nice when other gods get the spotlight as well. Tzeentch is my personal favorite, but it doesn't have to be Tzeentch. You know, Slaanesh is interesting too. Khorne is also kind of typical, but he's got some really cool, like, cultists and demons and stuff. But again, Khorne, okay, fine. It's a god of bloodshed. You know what to expect. Nurgle's everywhere. Khorne is unsurprising. So Tzeentch and Slaanesh are where things can get interesting, but people often avoid those. I think Slaanesh is largely avoided to stay away from ratings issues, but Tzeentch is cool, and he does not get enough love. And I'm so glad to see Tzeentch as well, I was gonna say as one of the initial gods that we engage with here, but that's not entirely accurate, is it? Because we are in Act 2, let's not forget, and that means that who knows, we might have actually dealt with Khorne had we played the full game and played through Act 1 as well, right? I shouldn't make judgment calls like that, but either way, it's exciting to see Tzeentch in the game. Whether it's at the beginning or it's further down the line is irrelevant, as long as we are seeing additional options and additional exploration. Now, it was pointed out to me on the topic of exploration that we were on the right path as far as looking for our lovely friend Jay previously, and that I should perhaps explore that option again. This is all waste, unsafe for drinking, even for after purification, being used for laundering. Okay, we've explored this stuff over here. These guys are mocking me, I think, so this doesn't matter. Just trying to find. I feel like we're at the edge over here. I wonder. Oh, is that where we want to be? Maybe. Perhaps. No, we've been here before. Again, just trying to take a moment to find Jay, and if that doesn't work, we'll go ahead and go back to Hieronymus to complete our quest there. I imagine there's still some work to be done. Have I gone ahead and chased in the wrong direction? Because it was head off the bridge and then turn where? I forget now, and I apologize for the entirety of the comments phrasing slipping my mind as well. But persona non grata, we found them. Okay, Underworld? No, we failed that. That's different. Rot, we finished that. Hunger's Hand, that's separate. Wanted on Footfall? Yes. Help Jay recover the cargo from the secret warehouse, the entrance to which is located in the northeastern part of the Shadow Quarters. Yeah, see, this is what's... I was told in the comments that the journal entry is inaccurate, and the conversation is actually accurate, and now I can't remember for the life of me what the conversation actually said. Maybe we just go back to Hieronymus instead. Let's take a look at our journal here. Is that considered completed? Rumors, regime change, calamity, space marines, Xenos on the rampage in Coronis. Not orders. So, what is this? Oh, it's nothing. Does it simply count as completed? Show completed quests. Why can I not find... Where is... Oh, Astray. I guess it was all part of that. I suppose so. Okay, fair enough. His name doesn't seem to be coming up, so we'll leave it be for the time being. And can I just find this hideout, please? What do we have up over here? Is this it, perhaps? Oh, you know what, actually? You know what? There's this, isn't there? This warehouse. Is this it? We're nowhere near the northeast, but maybe it is, in fact, this warehouse. All right, cool. Let's go for it, and hopefully this is the answer we seek. Just making sure there's nothing here worth investigating. Let's go on through. And what do we have here? A couple of Anver thugs, and there's Jay. Okay, yeah, that's not the northeast corner. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Hey, listen, Alpha, you know, you could be considering it a typo, I suppose. Nonetheless, thank you for pointing it out in the comments, and I just want to mention on that note, folks, I do read all the comments, so if you have any thoughts, opinions, or feelings you'd like to share, or any suggestions, feel free to share them in the comments down below because they will get read and they will get addressed in one way, shape, or form. And beyond that as well, of course, if you've been enjoying this series, you might want to consider leaving a like and a comment down below as well, because that really lets me know what people are enjoying on the channel and what I should keep doing, what I should speed up, slow down, etc., etc. With that said, yes, let's go ahead and speak to Jay and see what's going on over here. Shireen, I'm here. What a joy it is to see you. Follow me, please. Are you working with the Anver thugs? That's what it looked like there. It's okay, it's okay. We gotta move on shortly as soon as we take control of our characters once more. But what is this? More wastewater? The container is sealed shut on all sides. You notice the remnants of metallic tags that have been cut. Okay, very well. Let's go ahead and follow Jay for the time being, and then we'll explore afterwards. That feels a bit more appropriate to do, I think, as it seems as though a big battle is already underway. Lord Captain, do you think this enterprise is wise? I wouldn't be surprised if this all turns out to be a trap. It's possible. It's possible, Abelard, but what is life without risks? Forward we go. I concur with Master Viresarian. This place reminds me of the maintenance modules on Urak 5. All the colors are so grubby. That's Cassia speaking. Okay. You have more to say? I don't like the rate at which dialogue pops up. Nothing more to say. Jay, what's going on here? Do we just kind of move further in ourselves? What's this, a pile of boxes? Cargo? The container is airtight. You get the feeling that this was originally a standard box for transporting non-fragile cargo that was then sealed manually. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. That's where the enemy is. 2 servitors and a thug. Are these all explosive barrels? Is that what I'm supposed to discern here? And can I fire? I cannot fire. Can I? Oh, I can! What? Yo! Hey, you know what? As far as experiments are concerned, that one worked out pretty well. And then this guy got absolutely plastered. My goodness. Okay, so I popped a plasma overcharge with a rogue trader, got a surprise round in there, damaged this combat servitor a little bit, not as much as I would have liked. Maybe I should have tossed a grenade or something instead, but I was just running an experiment there and it worked out nicely enough. Can we now explode some of these other barrels? Some of them are explosive with what looks like toxins. Others seem to be inert and others still, oh, I don't know, because this one's not highlighting, but this one is, and they're the same tone. I'm sure we'll find answers in due time, but for now, let's find cover instead and get some work done over here. Let's pull on up to the full cover here. Maybe use that plasma overcharge. Who goes next? Who's in? Who's up? This armored bandit back over here. How big is this battle map? Wow, it's massive. Okay, so this armored bandit, then this armored bandit after Idira. We have this combat servitor after Idira as well. Pascal, Abelard. These thugs are coming up, followed by this Anver thug on our side. Then Argenta, Cassia, bandit specialist up over here. Bandit hitman. Then this thug. Okay, these guys are further along, eh? Okay, okay. This is a big battle. All right, fair enough. Let's go ahead and, where are we? Move on up and just try and damage as much as we can. No real priority targets are near us, truth be told. I can fire over here. Oh, yeah. If we can kill all 3 of them, that'd be nice. And where are we? Up over here. Might be able to get bring it down on Jay, but I just don't know if it works that way. I just don't know if allies that we don't control are able to take advantage of these things. What about Abelard or Idira? Get them popping some shots off nice and early, maybe. You know? Idira's back here. Should have a clean line of fire, perhaps, on this thug. Yeah, sure. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Idira, got a shot in. What are we looking at here? 60% chance to hit. We could also try and hit this combat servitor instead. We'll want to use like meltas and crack grenades against the combat servitor, right, to get through its armor. So Idira, just go ahead and pop a regular shot on this thug, get the job done, hopefully. Or you could miss instead. Didn't hit anybody, didn't even hit the bandit hitman. So that was a very wide shot, my goodness. That's okay. That's okay, we're up next. Let's creep on up to there. A little worried about some of these barrels that are near us, but that's fine. Fire up over here. Get the job done, hopefully. Let's go. Come on. Wow. That was beautiful. All 3 of them wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. Let's end our turn there. And who's up? This armored bandit back there. Okay, fair enough. End the turn. See what this guy gets up to. He's just going to creep up. He's a melee combatant. He's not able to do anything right away. As Idira's up now, able to fire at who? This armored bandit is useless. This combat servitor is just going to creep up. It looks like he has some ranged capabilities, but he's also completely behind cover, so not much we can do about that. Could I pop lightning arc up over here or something? What's the radius of its spread again? 3 cell radius. It's not much. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, everyone's too far away. Unless we can get the shot up like over here, which I don't think is going to be possible. So why don't we go ahead and get Idira behind cover somewhere. Like over here we got full cover, and then we could either take a regular shot against the bandit hitman over here, or a precise shot instead perhaps. 63% chance to hit, that sounds good to me. Let's maybe use what? Study defenses first. Tries to find the weaknesses of the studied enemy. All of our attacks will dodge, some degree of dodge and parry, as well as absorption. And they both cost 2 AP. 1% chance of dodging, 25% absorption. I'd like to try and get the job done if we get the hit in, so you know what? Fine. Let's go ahead and pull up to the full cover over here, and then get study defenses on buddy over here. No, can't. What's the range on study defenses? Are you... What's the deal here? Why can't I target one enemy creature within medium range? That means nothing. Fine, fire away. Precise shot up on the hitman over here. Get the job done. Come on. Come on, Idira. Nice. 16 damage is not bad. Let's go ahead and pop target the weakness. Try and buff all of our allies if we can't, use a buff ourselves. Now it's this armored bandit followed by the combat servitor. What are you gonna get up to? God, they are terrifying. Up he comes, and nothing. Okay, good. They might be melee only, I guess. Though that looks like a shoulder-mounted heavy bolter. So I'm expecting that to see some action. Man, I wish I'd target a different barrel. Or did I get some kills in? Hang on a second. I apologize. Don't mind. I hope you don't mind me checking my my log over here. Servitor dies. J deals 20 damage to a servitor. Cover deals. So there's our initiative checks. There's all the initiative checks. There's mine. Rogue Trader partly hits the servitor with plasma pistol for 6 damage. Okay. Combat starts. Cover deals 5 damage, so I guess when it exploded, it dealt damage to the servitor and the combat servitor. Then we all rolled initiative, followed by the cover doing additional damage to the servitor and combat servitor. Okay. And the servitor died. Then Jay came through and killed another servitor. So you know what? We actually, I think we softened the enemy up there a little bit and killed one and assisted the kill of a second with our initial surprise attack there. So not too displeased, actually. Now over here with a plasma gun. What is plasma going to do against the combat servitor? Oh, not nothing. That's not bad, actually. Pascal, can we get you any closer, perhaps? Where he stands right now. You can fire at this thug. Who's actually up next? Our guys, and then it's this bandit specialist, bandit hitman, thug. That servitor is coming up. I'm more worried about the hitman, truth be told, because I think he's going to get some work done from distance, whereas this guy's going to have to try and close the gap. So if we go for the plasma overcharge and try and hit both these guys, it's probably not a terrible idea. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Why don't we? Why don't we try and do that? I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else I want to pull first. Nah, I think we're good. All right, cool. Let's pop the shot over here. Got some work done. Not a lot, but it's something. Oof. Bandit hitman's dead at least. Cover's been taken care of and did, what, 5 damage on the servitor? We do not have crack grenades on here. Oh, we do. Just over here for some reason, not over there. Can I reorganize here? No. It's okay. We'll keep that in mind for next time. Maybe the combat servitors will clump up and then we can hit both of them in one go. But that's Pascal's turn done. And Abelard is up next. So if I get Abelard up to here and use his Melta to fire away in this general direction. Yeah, see, that's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. That obviously leaves us completely exposed, though. Can we take cover over here and still fire over here? We cannot. Ooh, we can fire over here, though. Nice. That sounds good to me. Let's go for it. Abelard, come on, baby. Good stuff. Could have done some more damage up over here, but I'll take this kill at least. And why don't we go ahead and pop Endure as well. Next up are some of our allies, and then Argenta, and then Cassia. Cool. What's this thug gonna do? Working with the thugs. He's gonna miss. Okay, fair enough. Hey, you do you. Argenta is up next. Fine. Argenta up to here. And then we could actually burst fire in the clump over here and hope for the best. We also have military excellence available to us. So that's an option too. No reason to use shot on the run here, I don't think. Though our next attack does not count towards our limit of attacks per turn. Alright, fine. Shot on the run. Go ahead and pop burst fire in this general direction. Decent bit of damage to be done potentially. Let's go for it. Come on. Oh god. Oh no. That was a mistake. Jay got gunned down there and then got knocked down. I did not realize she was in the line of fire. But hey, listen, she led us right into this massive trap, so she can spend some time on her face for doing that. Wow, that's what I get for not realizing that she was she was in the line of fire. She's okay. She's fine. She's fine. She'll be fine. She's fine. Let's go ahead and pop military excellence. We could use second wind first instead. I'm just curious about how exactly this plays out. Let's use second wind, because then that'll allow us to shoot again, right? And get another burst fire going. And we'll still have some AP left over, but how does this actually, yeah, play out? Burst up this way, sure. Fire away. Nice, nice, good stuff. Decent bit of damage. And now we can pop military excellence here. And that should give us access to single shots. Excellent. Go ahead and try to eliminate the armored bandit. Come on. One more shot. Let's do it. Are you for real right now? Come on. 53% chance. Come on. Another. Wow. Alright. One more time. I wonder if I hit this barrel instead. Or I could hit the back wall. Let's go ahead and burst fire once more and sort of spray and pray, I guess. To the Emperor, of course. And let's try and not hit any of our allies, shall we?
I'll do it.
Come on. Nice. I'll take the Righteous Fury there. It's a lot of shooting. Only 11 shots left. Well, we might actually have to reload for once. But let's end Argenta's turn there. Cassia is up next. The one who's typically more likely to actually get friendly fire happening. But so far, so good. I wonder... Oh, man. Just too far away from Abelard to get him one more shot. The Rogue Trader could pop a shot, I suppose. We could try that. It's not a terrible idea. Lidless Stare is going to cause a lot of friendly fire, so sure. Bring it down on... Argenta was rather pointless there. She didn't do as much as I would have liked to see. So we'll pop it on the Rogue Trader, see what we can do. Pop a shot with our Plasma pistol. 35% chance to hit. Or I was wondering if I want to hit like this barrel or something. See what it does for us. Yeah. Let's try it. No line of sight. Oh, come on. No line of sight. We can hit this one. But I don't think toxins are going to do anything for us in this area. So fine. Let's hit the combat servitor instead. And try and cause some damage at least. Come on, baby. So many misses. God damn. Alright, that's the Rogue Trader's turn. And Cassia's turn done as well. Time for the enemy to move. Bandit Specialist first. This combat servitor is going to creep up as well. Okay. Right next to this barrel. Oh. Like I said, I'm sure they have range capabilities. Took some damage there. Took some proper damage there. Hitman's going to take a shot as well. Trying to hit Jay over here. See? We pushed her into cover. We were helping her. Wow! That Righteous Fury did a lot to that servitor. Good stuff. Alright, alright. Thug's creeping up. Gonna fire at Jay. Again, full cover. You know what? The Emperor willed it. We made sure to tuck her into cover to keep her alive and well. There you go. She's back up. Popping shots over here. My goodness. What is that weapon? I want it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Alright. What are we looking at over here? Are we actually suffering from Purse of Rust? Toxic substance ruthlessly corrodes any armor it reaches, reducing our deflection and absorption. Otherwise, we're okay, I think. Cassia, what's your deal right now? I just want to see what these guys are... Yeah, it's all Curse of Rust. Okay, that's not too bad. Alright, Rogue Trader, what to do with you? What to do with you? Do we get Abelard popping a shot instead? Yeah, let's start with that. Abelard, get to it. Pop that Melta Scorching up over here to finish the job. Tempting to go up there instead, but we have a guaranteed hit and potential kill over here. Or rather, I should say, if we get a hit over here, we have a guaranteed kill, so we should go for that instead. Let's do it. There it is. Righteous Fury on top of everything else. Wow. Could have used that damage elsewhere, but I'll take it. So Abelard, you're done your extra turn. Rogue Trader can move up to full cover over here, because we know very well that this full cover is extremely helpful. And from there, he can use the Plasma single shot, I suppose, on the combat servitor. Yeah, we could do that. Why can I not use the Plasma overcharge for the extra damage? Do I need full ammo for that? I think so. Other options, of course, to come up to here and use the crack grenade. We're just out of reach. So instead I have to like move up to here in the half cover. Might get shot, but we could toss that crack grenade and do a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. Again, that's what crack grenades are for. They're for piercing through armor. Not just piercing, for punching through armor. Yeah, let's go for it. Come on, baby. Yes, finally! After missing so many grenade throws last session, I was starting to get a little concerned about our throwing arm, but that was a good solid hit. Excellent. Idira is up next. She's still in cover. We could try and use a Precise Strike. We have access to our lightning arcs now as well, but no one's tightly packed enough to make it worthwhile. Precision Strike, 85% chance to hit. Sounds good to me. Do a bit of damage. This servitor is up next. If we're lucky, we'll get a Righteous Fury. What about a regular shot? 60% chance. Alright, Precise it is. Go for it. Come on. Okay, well, at least we hit. At least we got some damage in. I'll take it. In comes the servitor for another shot, I assume. Very short range, it looks like. Oh, God. Whoa, that's dope. Actually managed to roll out of the way. That's pretty sick. I'm glad there was an animation there, because previous dodges did not have animations, and I was a little disappointed. But no, that had an animation. That was great. Pop a shot up over here. Let's drop this combat servitor. Machine against machine. Come on. Come on, Pascal. You can't miss like that. And it looks as though we're taking damage every time we step through the, what is being called cover right now, but the clouds, let's say. Go ahead and pop this to help out everybody else. Sure. Probably a good idea. End our turn there. And Abelard is up. Go ahead and fire away. Get rid of the combat servitor. He's so close to death, it almost feels like a waste. Can I move up instead? I can. Get to this half cover over here, and then pop this shot in this direction. Just takes us to a better spot, I guess. Let's go for it. Up we go. Fire away. Damage done. And we could also taunt. No one's in reach. Endure it is then. Abelard is such a beast, my goodness. End our turn there. This thug is going to creep on up. And accomplish nothing. Good stuff. Cover guy. Argenta is up now. What do we do with you, Argenta? Pretty badly hurt, actually. Pretty badly hurt. Cannot fire there. Cannot reach that guy either. Can I, like, creep around the side over here or something? Do I have a line of sight from there? I do. 35% chance to hit. We could try shot on the run instead. Or as well, I should say. We can get further up. Can actually get to the full cover over here instead if I deem it necessary. No chance to hit if we do that, though. So let's stay put. Stay put, I said. And fire away with a single shot. Burst fire is more likely to kill Jay. So let's stick to a regular single shot up over here and try not to kill our friends. 17% chance to hit. Come on. Yo, are you for real? That Righteous Fury did its job. Alright, good stuff. We can go ahead and dash up to where? Here, maybe? I don't know if we have a line of sight. Fourth a shot. And we don't have line of sight. But we can burst fire and maybe destroy the cover over here or something. Probably not worth it. Fire away. Yeah. I was like, can we break through these boxes? No, we can't. End our turn there then. Cassia is up next. Cassia is not very good from like with her ranged weapon. But I wonder if I should just keep her where she is rather than chasing all this damage. Cassie, let's pull you back. Or just out of reach, eh? Just out of reach. Where's Adira? Adira's over here. Yeah, sure, we can pull back to there. I'm not sure if Adira can, like, has a line of fire over here, but worth checking. We do not. Fair enough. Unfortunate. End our turn there. That was a waste of an ability, but what does it do? It doesn't hurt us. Alright, I guess we wait. Hopefully the specialist will, yes, move to a place where we can hit her. Gonna pop some shots of her own. Took some damage there, but Jay took more damage. She's close to dead. So that's actually concerning. Bit of damage done on the specialist there. As long as we can finish them off and win this combat scenario before Jay drops, I think we'll be okay. But I'm pretty sure Jay has to survive. Oh, I love that cover's destructible. Oh, Jay's down. Oh, she'll pop right back up. It's fine. Right, no one actually dies in combat, which is a little, I don't know how I feel about that. Lowers the stakes a bit, but on the topic of stakes, let's cook some. Bandit specialist, time to die. Or because I spoke so cockily, you're gonna dodge. Fair enough. Can we get Abelard to bring it down? Let's go ahead and yes, cook some steaks. Come on. There it is. Beautiful. Jay, you okay? Jay? Jay? You know what? Oh, thank God. I was really concerned there. Oh my goodness, I was like, I think the game's bugging out. It'd be really cool if having Jay die was a possibility, like an option, and it changed your quests and stuff like that. And maybe it will be in the final build of the game. Again, this is an alpha, right? So not everything's in place and there's bugginess and stuff. But I think instead the game was just trying to figure out what the hell to do with a dead body that was in a pool of both blood and toxins. But Jay's fine. 2, 3, 5. Thank the Exalted One. Those ash mags didn't have time to make off with anything yet. Jay carefully inspects the containers emblazoned with markings from some unknown freight operator, then smiles and touches the comm bead in her ear. Give me 2 minutes, Shireen. I'll send the coordinates to my loyal crew who will deliver my property somewhere safe. And done. Jay removes her hand from her ear and turns to you. We're good. Now how about we relocate to a more pleasant and private space to discuss the details of our deal, specifically payment for your efforts. I can ask about leaving her priceless cargo unattended, but it seems as though she trusts the people she's called in to help, so why would I question that? None of my business anywhere. Or I can say, I hope your vaunted wisdom is worth all this trouble. Why antagonize her when we've already done her the favor? Why antagonize her now and make her sour on us? That doesn't make any sense. So fair enough. Let's go. Jay opens her mouth to reply when you hear the sound of many footsteps behind you. Ah, crap. Stop right there, in the name of the liege. The gaunt, pale-skinned man in grimy clerical robes glances at you and immediately falls to his knees obsequiously. Your Excellency, please forgive my vehemence, most noble rogue trader. I never expected to encounter such an eminent persons in this corner of Footfall. I am Vladimir Tokara's personal agent. The man hesitates, choosing his words carefully. I came here to remove from criminal circulation a shipment, the distribution of which is banned in the lands of Footfall. Horrendous xeno-heresy that has been fraudulently delivered to a bastion of the Holy Imperium. He looks at Jay. I do not doubt for a moment, most noble rogue trader, that your presence here is merely a misunderstanding brought about by another's manipulations. Excuse me, you're trading xenotech? Jay Hidari, the owner of this cargo, is presently under my protection, under rogue trader's protection. Tell your master that he should think twice before crossing her from now on, or this cargo belongs to the von Valencius dynasty. Does Lord Takara wish to accuse a rogue trader of smuggling? I mean, I'm not sure what's inside. Do we simply trust every accusation that's made? I'm not going to say, is she under my protection? Or does this cargo belong to us? It becomes so difficult. It becomes so difficult to make these choices sometimes. I would say that This cargo belongs to us. If I'm about to take a risk over here and stick my neck out for Jay, I'm going to at least position it this way to give us a bit of an upper hand. And if it turns out to be Xenotech, then she's a blasphemer and a heretic and deserves death. But I'm not just going to trust one person's accusations against another's, right? Let's not forget, obviously, there is, I mean, unless it's people's accusations among the lower classes in Footfall, as we saw a couple of sessions ago. But let's not forget that Vladame already had some issues with Jay, and so this might be coming from there. So yes, this cargo belongs to the von Valancius dynasty. Does Lord Takara wish to accuse a rogue trader of smuggling? No, no, your lordship, I beg you to forgive this wretched serf. A terrible misunderstanding. 1,000 apologies. I won't disturb you further. Very concerned about what this actually is. Jay watches him hurry away, then looks at you. Vladame will be oh so disappointed when he hears about this, but that is no longer our concern. Listen, rogue trader. I'm genuinely sorry about this. In my trade, the less others know, the fewer questions they ask. I shouldn't have kept the truth about our agreement from you. Yes, my shipment contains Xeno artifacts, possession of which is a death sentence to any commoner. But you, Shireen, what are these rules to you, one who is above the pitiful servants of the Imperium? We won't let this misunderstanding affect our future cooperation now, will we? I think we might just, Jay. This statement is true, with the exception that you yourself are an uneducated laywoman and a thief who ought to stay away from the technological perversities of non-humans. I am now requesting your preventive disposal. Anna with Pascal. Uneducated? Me? I've held things in my hands that you, cog for brains, can only dream of in your oil-soaked data fantasies. Stop hiding behind piety and law. You're simply defending your clique's monopoly on anything and everything of interest and monetary value. Oh, God. If you want us to stay partners on what secrets or half-truths, I'll be merciful and give you a choice, heretic. You can atone for your sins before the Imperium through your service to House von Valancius, or you can die where you stand. Or I'll say, I take what we agreed to and I never want to see you again. No, I will give her a chance for atonement. She's not some mere soldier, Imperial guardsman. She's a valuable individual. And again, I treat valuable individuals differently based on our background. So I'll be merciful this time. If you were just a regular grunt, you'd be dead already. But I'll give you a choice, heretic. You can atone for your sins before the Imperium through your service to House von Valancius, or you can die where you stand. Jay shrugs. Every business relationship has its quirks. If you want to call the shots, I don't mind. I'll happily serve for the good of the Imperium as long as it keeps my head on my shoulders. Abelard gives you a look of reproach. You sully the von Valancius name by inviting people like her into your retinue, Lord Captain. The decision is yours, but do not be surprised if unsavory rumors start to spread on Footfall. See, I wish I knew that before, but I guess these game mechanics would have been explained in Act 1 and stuff. Nonetheless, it is what it is. We've made our bed, now we have to lay in it, I suppose. And Argenta regards Jay. It is a strange circle you are forming around yourself, rogue trader. Sister Argenta, Jay gives her an almost lecherous once-over. I've heard all about your deeds on Footfall, but I never would have guessed there was an angelic beauty behind all the idle gossip. Either way, I'm happy to join your retinue. From now on, my knowledge and experience are entirely at your disposal. We cannot take her on to our party right now, so she can sit out for the time being still. I don't think I can... I think she's going to be on the ship is what this is indicating, so I'll accept this current layout because I'm fine with our party composition as is, and Jay could use some time to think about the crimes she's committed, and I need some time to distance myself from her and the crimes I've committed as well. I don't know if I should have accepted her and given her this opportunity to again atone, right? Who am I to offer that kind of deliverance? I offer a very different kind of deliverance. I know who I am. I'm a rogue trader of the von Valancius dynasty. Folks, we have leveled up, so we're going to see how that XP gets spent, and we're going to see the consequences of our actions and all this bloodshed next time. I hope you enjoyed this session. I most certainly did. Kick things off, fighting some heretical forces, and end things off with a full-on bloodbath. This was the biggest combat we've seen yet, and that was a lot of fun. If you think so, don't hesitate to hit the like button and perhaps leave a comment down below. But folks, as always, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, cheers.